Hey everybody, today is Sunday, March 21st, and I feel very blessed today to be able to, excuse me, make this video for you and kind of give you a synopsis of what has been going on and what it looks like to be in the position of someone like myself, and begin to kind of give these things more into the public view of what somebody like myself actually does. My morning started out today by calling the district attorney's office in Hood County's investigator from the Child Sex Crimes Division. I had acquired a recording of her and myself speaking as it pertains to an investigation into the rape of a victim by her father that happened under the jurisdiction of this investigator from Hood County. And I furnished her the testimony of the victim, as well as the fact that the victim's mother knew about this. And I furnished them the location of the suspect as well. You know, there are many different avenues in which an investigation like this could go, but when somebody like myself comes in and says, well, here's where I come from, this is what we're doing, a lot of times it takes people by surprise. A lot of times they think, who is this guy? Is he crazy? They'll go look at some of my stuff and they'll be like, what? Who is this? I did experience this with Greg Willis. I'd like to say Greg Willis is really a pretty good guy, and I like Greg. And actually the first time I met Greg Willis, just to kind of back up, I met him at a taco cabana really in Dallas, just on the other side of the Plano City border from George Bush Turnpike, right there on Coit. And part of my cover and that I generate a cover with is by sometimes playing different roles. And one of these is a source of funding that I'll do while I'm in the field. And this is something that we're going to be making an upcoming documentary about. It's pretty neat because you get to see a side of people that a lot of people don't even believe exists anymore. And I can assure you that it still does. And when somebody makes a decision like Greg Willis did that day to help another human being, the possibilities that become available to us as a result of that really open up. And so I approached Greg Willis, the current elected DA, and I did not know who he was at this time, other than some clandestine project that I was working on as a psychic asset, or one of these things that get into the testimony that I'll share with you in the future. And I asked him if he would help me. I approached him, hey man, I've got this problem. I'm out of money right now. Can you, basically make a donation to me? And he let me know at that time, yeah, I'm the DA of Collin County, and he gave me I think it was $25. It might have been $45. I don't remember, but really nice guy. Subsequent to that, we did have some problems, some things that I had reported to his department, and it's really interesting how this case has progressed now, because what landed me into the Hood County DA's office really stems from the situation that occurred as this case progressed after I met Greg Willis. We hooked into the office of Plano Police Department Family Violence because there was a man named Frank Eric Dockery in that office. And Frank Eric Dockery comes from a very long line of people involved with law enforcement. His father is Chief Deputy Dockery of the Denton County Sheriff's Department. And old Frank is currently awaiting federal sentencing in his father's detention facility in Denton for what he did to us. He targeted myself. He targeted the subject of this investigation. At least certainly people that are connected to him have targeted the rape victim of this inquiry into Hood County. And it's surreal to put all these pieces of the puzzle together for you guys today, because when I called Katie Barton this morning, who's the investigator from Hood County, I said, well, we're going to need you to pick up the suspect this week. And when I say we, this is a public investigation. I have no protocol to tell you. All I have to tell you is I'm not a law enforcement officer, and that's the truth. And so the bottom line is, for her not to act on this information properly is a criminal offense, and for her. And in her office, and I do believe that they're going to do the right thing. And I may just have a real underlying bias here of what I've already seen, contributing to that. Well, when I made the initial statements that I made after I met Greg Willis about what we knew was going on between Collin and Denton County, I said, well, we know that we have a problem in law enforcement with people, not only in Collin and Denton County, but they're putting people in charge of child sex investigations, which are actively involved in child sex crimes. And so I was very clear about that. There is a whole group of videos that are very, very supportive of what I'm telling you today. I will put that in the description for you guys. And lo and behold, in Louisville, which is where I am currently, we had a guy named Brian Gibbons who had arrested a very high-profile case perpetrator called the Girl in the Closet. This is a huge case. I will put that information in the description as well. And what's the bottom line? He was raping and ritualistically abusing a subject of an investigation which he was assigned to. Okay, guys? And so when I call somebody like Katie, this is the bias that I have, and they'll have to excuse me if you're not going to extend even the common courtesy to me and basically treat me like an idiot, is what they did. I mean, she overlooked or really sidestepped the questions of a mandated reporter in the case of the victim's mother knowing about this after she agreed with me. When the attorney's, the district attorney's office investigator agrees with me that, well, certainly the circumstances of this case sound that it's indicative of a previous continuous sexual abuse case, and she doesn't ask me for the mandated reporter's information, this is a red flag. And so I let her know that. She did consent to me recording her in the recording. I've already released this information publicly. So I said, look, basically, we're going to need you to pick them up, or this is a criminal offense. You can get busted for this. And so that's just how my morning has started today. I'm going to get some more information out there for you. But when you see us out there, and everybody there's nobody like me. Okay, every one of us on this planet is unique, and we're all here to do a purpose, and that's a fascinating thing. It's a beautiful thing in everybody's case. Okay, but in my case, I've openly stated that we're utilizing social media platforms, special operations. We're doing this while we're showing you, hey, helicopter, come here. Hey, jet, come here. Go there. Okay, this is what I wake up and do every day, and so to be in my position is something that nobody can really relate to, and particularly if you are in law enforcement, all the way up into the federal level, you really don't have any idea what I'm doing, where I come from, what I've been through. And it's the fact that I've been steeped in these secret projects for my entire life that allows me to bring you this caliber of information so you can act on it in the field to generate these high-level arrests, to get these types of people out of the law enforcement community. This is where I'm sitting today. And so I'm pleased to be here. It's a blessing, and I would like to ask for all of your prayers. I would like to ask for all of you to send the good energy towards the victim in this case, to her family, to what's really going on. Send that into the DA's office in Hood County, because I may have completely, I'm a bulldog when it comes to this. I'm going to latch on. I'm not going to let go of you if I think you're doing this to children. I'm just not going to do it. And so this is what I've been through, and it's a very humbling experience to bring you this today and say, well, we can already show you the fruition of the past things that we've done. And so I'm going to keep these videos to 10 minutes or under. This is the first in the segment. I'm going to go ahead and release it. This is how my day started today on the 21st of March, 2021. And we're going to show how this progresses. They're going to pick up the subject this week. They're going to have to do this. And we're going to show you how it is to come in from the top down and really get these things done in a more illustrative fashion than putting all of the pieces scattered out there. We're going to put this all in one place for you today. I would like to thank Laura Eisenhower. I would like to thank Candy Griffin Bandewalker. Certainly the Alexia and her mother, and the Hood County's DA's office as well. I think that they're good people out there. And so we're really looking forward to continue this brand new kind of a working relationship that we've established in a very unconventional fashion. And we'll show you the progression. I love you guys. Bye.